A combination of history, flavor, and just a spectacular view. We head inside the kitchen at the Chabbage shed in Elberta.
Gooey gooey, baby.
We just take the time to make it the right way. A little bit of love in there, GBD, golden brown delicious, and SPP, a little salt pepper fashion.
Tony Routler has a simple philosophy, but one you will certainly remember from your very first visit to the Chabbage shed, a century-old warehouse with many claims to fame.
This warehouse was built to house produce, fruits, and preserves, and at one point housed the 600 tons of cabbage. So they would take, farmers would bring in the produce here, and they would float it over to the USS Milwaukee down the road. What
these so-called shed heads do have is a thoroughly updated modern menu boasting some seriously fresh flavors with a dash of real creativity.
I just call it just kind of an American with an Italian and an island influence. So some of my past history, and then with Chef, you know, we've created some items that we feel like you just aren't going to get anywhere else around here.
Take the oven-baked sausage rigatoni, bubbling hot and made with love. The blackened smothered chicken, or go nuts for this local favorite.
Super simple, just buttery, salty goodness.
We just wanted to bring a little bit of fun to the menu. I really feel like you can get something for everyone when you come here. If you want to sit down and have a nice entree or steak or whitefish, you can do that.
That is melt in your mouth good.
Yeah, very savory. We said we got to do something that nobody else is doing. I think we figured it out.
Whitefish is sort of ubiquitous in northern Michigan.
Yeah.
And you put in the extra effort to make it stand apart.
The Chabbage shed was here before you were born. Built on the site of Alberta's original general store, which took shape in the 1860s. You'll find relics which communicate this community's shared story. And as long as it's been around, Tony still wonders.
If the walls could talk, they would tell a story of just the camaraderie that's built here. It's one of the original timbers from when the warehouse was built right here. Every day I walk through here and I see something new.
A point of pride is some of its recent history, known far and wide as a destination for live music since 1985, and more recently as the best place up north to pour yourself some Irish whiskey.
Middleton, Redbreast, Jameson. We already have the history where Chabbage shed, traditional Irish fare, you know, with me loving Irish whiskey, it was just kind of a given. Sláinte.
Pair your drink of choice with something tasty, maybe one of their sandwiches like the Aloha pulled pork, which dives into barbecue's sweet and savory roots, methodically wrapping the meat in banana leaves, roasting it, and shredding it. Or this clever combo.
You get everything you did with the herbs and the spices, and then that pepper jelly is just amazing.
But before you call for the check out this storied building's sweet side.
That's our dessert.
And discover what generations of patrons have been raving about.
Stick to the basics. We're cooking with fresh ingredients. We're doing the right things. If you take care of your people and your guests, you know, a lot of the other things just fall into place, and that's really what we're all about. You'll find the Chabbage shed on Frankfurt Avenue in Elberta. To watch this story again, share it with your friends, or for more information, just check out the story on 9in10news.com.